If you'll look over my right shoulder right there, you can look at that driveway and see I spread, blew that driveway off this morning with my steel blower, and it's already covered, not covered back up, but it's pretty well, covered back up. Leaves are falling pretty quickly right now. I'm going to share a quick video with you about the kids. I shared a little bit the other day, and I want to tell you a little bit about them being born and some of the things we went through with them. Scotty was born, our son, in 1976. Our daughter Heather was born in 1980. With Scotty, it was all new to us, a new experience. We didn't know what to expect. I ended up going into the delivery with Kathy, and it went fantastic. Everything went well with the delivery. I thought I did good for me. It was a new thing. I just was in awe of everything, and I shared with you the other day that the feeling can't be equaled in anything else that I've ever experienced. It's just amazing. I won't say absolutely. It was amazing. It just it give you cold chills, go up and down your spine when it happens. It's just of how God has placed that birthing process. It's just, it was something else. And the people of Helen Keller Hospital were so nice to us. But with Scott, everything went smooth and everything. With Heather, it was a little bit different, and I'll share a couple of the things that happened with you pretty briefly. On the way over there when we were going to have Heather, and I hope I'm remembering this correctly, of course, I was driving fast, and in the Cotton Flats, they call it, between Russell and the Shoals area over there. It's a flat area where, cotton fields are, and I guess I got my speed up pretty quick, and we had a policeman to actually stop us. And I've heard of that happening before, and it actually happened to us. And we had a policeman get behind us and stop us, and it was getting towards dusky dark, I guess, a little bit, and he came up to the vehicle and shined his light in there, and Kathy was not in a good mood, to say the least, and he asked me what I was in such a big hurry about, and I said, well, we were about to have a baby, and he shined the light on Kathy, I guess to see that she was actually pregnant, and she said, get that light off of me now, and he was smart enough to do that, and I guess he could see the suitcase in the car, and everything, so he quickly and abruptly said, okay, said everything's fine, said you can just follow me into the Shoals area. So I think that's what we ended up doing, and we went to the hospital, and I do remember when we were getting out, something else kind of funny that happened was, as she stepped out, she said, I was stepping around to help her, of course, and we're nervous and tore up and everything. We knew a little bit about what was going to happen on Heather on our second delivery. And she said, my water's broke, and I said, and I walked around there. I said, no, baby, I said, you're just standing in a puddle, and that's how naive I was. And her water had actually broke. And we got up in there for delivery, and everything was going good. And again, we love Helen Keller Hospital. They're just absolutely wonderful. And they were with us. They were so good to us, and so kind and so nice. I remember when Scotty was born, going back to the previous delivery, Dr. Mitchell, I ended up taking off a week from work. I'd built it up and saved it, and about the third day, he come in there to check on Kathy, and he was a nice older doctor, and he said, son, he said, have you got a job? And I said, well, I said, yes, sir. I said, I do have a job. I said, I'm taking off so I can be here and help her, until we can get her home. And he sounded relieved. I guess he was glad, thinking, well, I probably won't get paid for this job. But all right, now I'm going to jump back to Heather. When she was born and we got up into the delivery, I was an old pro then, because I'd done went through it once. And you can believe this or not, when Heather was born, for some reason, I don't know what it was, if it was when they did the epidural or whatever it is, when they did that, something messed me up. And when I got in that delivery room and had in the birthing process, for some reason I got sick. And I didn't throw up or anything, but But the doctor, or I guess, looked at me, or the nurse, and they said, "Hey," said he's looking pretty bad over here. And they said very abruptly and very matter of fact, they said, "Well, just sit down on the floor." So, so I immediately paid attention to what they said, and I obeyed them, and I sat down on the floor. And I guess that cool floor was what helped to relieve me from that. Just the coolness from it, almost immediately it helped me, and I raised back up, and I was able to pay attention then and see what was going on and what was happening. Again, that feeling when the baby is born, when Heather was born, was just tremendous. And the reason I tell you this story, and I want to tell these, I'm an old man. I'm 69 years old, and but this is for the young people, and my audience isn't a lot of young people, so you may have to share this. Men, don't pass up the opportunity. If you can go inside that delivery room and be a part of that process, please consider it, pray about it. Go in there and do that. It's not, there's nothing wrong with doing it, but don't miss out on that moment of your child being born. It is beyond comprehension. It's just something that I can't put into words good. It just gives you, it sent goosebumps up on me, when it happened. And the children are so wonderful. Of course, they're grown adults now, got their own children. We got grandchildren, got some great grandchildren. But be a part of that birthing process. It was amazing for us. Again, I speak well of the hospital and everybody. All our relatives have been so good, to us, especially after they were first born. Everybody wants to see the baby, and everything. But just thought I'd share that little story with you. I knew it probably wouldn't take very long. Been a great day. Alabama plays Missouri here in a little bit. I'm looking forward to that and spending time with the kids and gathering together for that. I hope you're anticipating going to church tomorrow and worshiping the Lord and glorifying Him and being part of some local church somewhere. You can, if you're not in the church, you can glorify Him in your home if need be. But our church, the one we attend, Kathy and I've been going to for so many years, at Calvary Baptist down here. I want to invite you to if you're a local person here and you're within driving distance, come and visit Calvary. It's a wonderful church, full of loving people, imperfect people. We're not perfect people. And if that church was perfect when I walked in, I would take it away from being perfect, because I'm not a perfect person. But you're invited to come, and I teach a Sunday school class there, couples 3. Would love to have you visit there too. If you're, it's the older couples class at Calvary, but we'd love to have you visit there too. I hope you have a great day. I hope you're enjoying the videos. If you are, please share them. Of course, I want you to subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to have a lot more videos, and you might miss them if you don't subscribe. God bless you. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.